Good afternoon. How you guys doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. So we're just getting ready to get our day started at 3:30 in the afternoon, but that's for our 8:30 p.m. pickup. I'm going to show up early. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to see if they'll load me early. And that's it. That's the whole plan. Very well thought out plan. I know. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get there. 700 miles. What do they say? Like a 17,000 pound load? Something like that? 7,000 pound load. So yeah, I'm just going to go, I think I'm just going to fill one fuel tank because I got to keep these fuel prices under control for the bad week we're having. Fill one tank, fill that all the way up, go get loaded. Probably be there a while, but that's okay. And you know what? Then tomorrow morning we'll get up and we'll hit the road. That's the whole plan. That's the whole plan, the whole thing. So not a whole lot going on, but I'm hoping they'll load me early. But I really don't care. I don't care because all I'm gonna do as soon as they're done is park and call it a night. And then tomorrow maybe I'll run 500 miles if I feel like it. I got 700 to do by Monday. I don't know what to say about that, but it's fine. It's something that got us moving again, and this week's gonna be a wash, and that's just the way this goes sometimes. So you just stay positive and keep trying to improve week over week and see what you can do. And that's sort of sorry, I forgot I had the camera turned this way, and I'm over there screwing around on the other side of the truck. Sorry guys, but hey, that's it. That's the entire thing right now. This is an interesting old truck in front of us. He's got one of those super tall sticks, but it's made out of like brass knuckles. I don't know if that would be my choice, but hey, if he likes it, he likes it. Interesting old truck, Peterbilt. Looks uncomfortable to drive, to be honest with you. I remember those old trucks when I was a kid growing up on the farms, just dusty old trucks. But hey, you know, to each their own, you know. But that's all I got for you guys for now. I'm gonna go do that, and hey, we're gonna take it nice and easy this weekend. Rebuild hours on the clock. That is the biggest thing right now. We've got tomorrow, we'll have 17 hours on the cycle, only gaining back an hour and 40 minutes. But for the next 3 days in a row, we gain between 10 and 11 for 3 days. So we definitely need those back. We need those back. So as much as this sucks, as bad as this week is for us, I don't even think it'll be break even. I think we'll profit a little bit, $200, $300, $400 if we're lucky. But as bad as it's been, we definitely needed to get time back on the clock, and we were able to turn it into a little bit of profit. So we'll take that, we'll roll with it, and me and dispatcher on the same page, ready to try to get me back to middle America where we can make money again, run anywhere from East Coast to Dallas. And that has been working out well for us. So we'll stick to our plan, and sometime I need to start making a plan though to go home. Even if it's just for a 34, I need to start doing that and go see the wife and the kids, and go from there. I just wanted some time to get ahead on some things, get caught up on some things, and now I kind of got a little bit of breathing room to do that. So we'll look at that, but hey, that's next week at the earliest. If I was gonna reset, it wouldn't at home, it wouldn't be until the next weekend. So we'll just kind of see what happens. I will probably put my dispatcher on alert for that, like somewhere towards the middle of the week, depending on what we're doing. Like, hey, if you see something in Denver, let me know. And if not that, then I'll do it for the next week. But we're about to see good weather, and that's making me happy. I was looking at the weather going across because I got some mountain passes and stuff. But today a little cold, but we're supposed to start seeing tomorrow's like 50s, 55, stuff like that. So we're gonna start seeing warmer weather. So at least that's not gonna be in our way of us out here doing our job. And hey, you know, we just try to survive the absolute storm that's going on right now for all of us. But hey, I'm having a good time with it, and that's part of the reason we're out here, right? So I'm gonna get to it, pre-trip this truck, go fuel up a tank, and head over about 4 hours early and see if they'll get me loaded, and we'll go from there. Talk to you guys soon. All right, we've arrived at the shipper. The funniest thing just happened. I was so confused, but then when I finally got it, I was laughing so hard. They gave me just a building number in this huge complex, right? That's all they gave me. And the building that they sent me to was closed, so I was texting with dispatch to figure out what the company's name was so I could find them and go get loaded, right? While I was communicating with my dispatcher, he had said he was looking for that information. This was through text, and that he was trying to find out from the broker the company's name. Now, I was trying to say, okay, cool, and I accidentally fat fingered the keyboard, and I sent just a sad emoji, right? And I lost track of what I was doing. I thought I found the customer, which I did, and I forgot to follow up on that. I didn't realize at the time I had sent a sad emoji, and my the owner of my company calls. My phone rings, it's him. I'm like, what's he doing? Why is he calling me? And he's like, Josh, I'm just calling to check. Are you okay? And I said, am I okay? Yeah, why? I'm just trying to find where we're going. He's like, are you stressed out? Are you okay? What's going on? And I'm like, no, that's it. I'm just trying to find our spot. Dude, I'm like 4 hours early, so we'll figure it out, you know, one way or another. And he's like, okay, just if you ever need anything out there, like, let me know. If you need a break, if anything you need, you just let us know. And I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? I said, bro, I'm fine. I appreciate the call, I really do, but I am fine. And then it was then I went back to the text message and saw I responded to a text message from my dispatcher, who's the owner's brother, with just a sad face. So they think I'm out here losing my mind, having an emotional breakdown because we can't find the shipper, which we found. We're here. Like I said, we're about 4 hours early. They said it's about 15 minutes till they get me in the door. How you like that? How you like that? I guess one bright spot of this like horrible freight market and not enough freight moving, I haven't really had to worry about detention except one time. So I guess that's the good news, if there is any. But anyways, I thought that was a hilarious story. Once I realized what was happening, like, oh, I sent a sad face emoji to the owner's brother, who's my dispatcher. The owner's on the phone checking to make sure I'm, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're fine, guys. We're good. Anyways, I'll catch up with you guys more later. All right, here we go. Door 74, baby. Door 74. And I forgot to release my brake. Of course. Let's do some rookie stuff here on this guy trucks. Anyways, this is one of those shippers where you have to, you know, slide your tandems and disconnect, pull forward, all that stuff, right? No big deal, except look outside. It's dumping rain out there. That doesn't really do it justice, but it's windy and the rain's coming down. So here we go. We're gonna go outside and get wet. I guess that's all right. I don't like it, obviously, but pretty cool that there's no wait. I'm 3 hours now, or not much of a wait. I'm 3 hours before my appointment right now, and backing into my door. So I'm not gonna have anywhere to park tonight, but there's a lot of abandoned businesses around here, so I'm just gonna roll into one of them, set the brakes, call it a day. I don't know what's going on here. There's like a car that's, okay, they decided to stop. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I'll just park kind of by myself tonight, and we'll get up, hit it in the morning. But of course, just my luck, right? We're gonna go out and play in the rain. Yay. Anyways, what's going on with you guys? How you guys doing? I don't hear too much in the comments from you guys about what's going on in your own lives. I got a yard dog behind me. All right. Well, I'll check in with you guys in a minute when we're about to hit this door. Just got my doors open while I was waiting for the other driver to get out of his spot. So let's get backed in, and then I got to get out there. It's cold. It's really cold out there. It says it's 42, but wind chill, I guess. It feels a lot colder. Anyways, I guess that's the good news. when it comes to not the greatest freight rates. And hey, you know, I don't really mind too much. I'd love to make more money right now, but I like that I'm having to think about what I'm doing, you know, as opposed to how I used to do this, where I didn't think at all. I just got money. I just showed up and got money. Okay, yard driver's behind me now, so it'd be cool if he figured out what he's doing. That'd be better. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this is an education that I think a lot of people needed. What is he doing? He's just running laps around me. Bro. Okay, now there's another truck. All right, anyways, because there was that time where we all just made money just for being out here. And definitely it's harder right now. And I've had my good weeks. I'm working on a bad week. You know, all these things happen. But I think in the end, it'll just make me and guys like me better for it. You know, we'll have a better grasp on these more business-like concepts. Rain in my face. I'm in the damn money shot right now. Good Lord. Oops. You gotta push the brake before you put it in drive. Anyways, I guess that's the good side of it right now, is that oftentimes it doesn't feel like there's much of a wait to get into your door and to get loaded. And that's good news, at least, right? You got to find the silver linings when you can. But yeah, I am learning. Once we get back to the middle of the country, we're gonna live there. We're gonna stay there for quite a while. Just watching one of my homies here on YouTube talk about lanes and lane selection and stuff like that. He made some good points. Anyways, I'm gonna get this done. Whew, your boy's out of breath. I wish I didn't suck so much at breathing. How is that the thing that I'm bad at? One of the many. But anyways, I was listening to my buddy talk over there on his channel about with stuff like this, control what you can control, you know. And I think that's such a good point, you know, fuel cost. Right? Things like that. How fast you're running, the lanes. That was a rude awakening this week. So I guess this week was a learning experience. We all know that. The cost of education, right? It's expensive no matter what. One way or another, when you learn something, you're going to pay. Right? That's kind of how that goes. And that's what we did this week. It is. So I'd love to run out here more. And like I said, if the right load comes along, I probably will. But we have obviously a situation where a lot of things are stacked against us. I don't even know what's going on with the economy. I prefer ignorance these days. So I don't pay attention much to politics, economics, things like that, when maybe I should be. But I'm just a guy out here trying to do my best. But I guess that's just where we're at. You know, there was a time where if you had a truck, you were an owner operator or even a lease operator, that you just made money just for being here. Obviously you had to drive the truck, you had to run the loads and things like that. And I wouldn't say those days are gone, but they're not here right now. It's being much more strategic, much more thought into what you do. And that's sort of my point of this little bit of a tangent that I'm talking about. I'll probably find something more interesting to talk about later, or I don't know. But this is such a crucial time right now for a lot of people. If you can survive it and get through it, like I was saying earlier, you're just going to be better for it. You're going to make smarter decisions, hopefully, even if in the good times, and not take for granted that those good times can go away. So out of breath, but it's great, I think, for the most part, you know, I'm still doing well. I had, this will be my only bad week in 7. I think it's 7. The rest have been profitable, some less than others, but always pretty sustainable for the most part. So just kind of try to roll through it and, you know, hope for at least a little bit that the general pattern of rates start to rise around March ends up being a thing. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say with how this, the whole economy is going. So we just ride it out, and you sink or you swim in this one. And honestly, if you don't make it, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of shame in that. There's maybe decisions you could have made better. I've been there. There's still decisions I can make better. Trust me. But hey, that's how she goes, man. So anyways, I think I've talked on that enough. But I just want to say I thought the dude brought up really good points on that. And control what you can and try not to stress on the things you can't, and hey, do your best out here, man. We're all out here trying to do it. So cool. See ya. All right, we've done it again. Found us a nice little place to hide out for the night. Just a little empty lot. We're not hurting no one. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna park right here, have us a good night all by ourselves, a little peace and quiet, and we'll get up in the morning and get it done. So yeah, we got that I need to look at the bill of lading, but we've got that 7,000 pound load. Yep, sure thing. 7,023 pounds loaded up, ready to do some trucking. Back up to Washington. Back up to Washington. So we'll do that. Oh, I got a story to tell you guys. Hold on. All right, funny story time. My bro Stuart, I like Stuart a lot. He's a good dude. He probably just sounds smarter than the rest of us because of his like British accent or whatever. Makes him sound highly intelligent. Just kidding. He's actually a really smart dude. But he's who put out that video about like controlling what we can control and things like that. And I just thought it was a really good video. So while I was getting ready to unload, I figured I'd give Stuart a call. See how he's doing. I haven't talked to Stuart for a little while. See how he's doing. And so I had to drop my trailer, so I dropped my airbags to get out from under it. By that time, I was on the phone with Stuart. I backed up under my trailer when it was done, when it was loaded, failing to realize that I never lifted my airbags. I was talking to Stuart. His charming voice had me so distracted. And I'm backing up and I'm like, well, that trailer just keeps getting closer and closer. Well, the reason was because I jumped over the fifth wheel or jumped the kingpin or however y'all say it. That's 2 or 3 times I've done that in my trucking career, but I did it this time too. And my trailer the high gear doesn't work when you're lifting it. So for those that know, you're going to be putting in a lot of work, right? And I was like, oh, damn it. Okay. The airbags were still dropped. So anyways, all I had to do was tip the fifth wheel down and then drive back under it, and it worked out just fine. But we got lucky there. But I got really distracted with talking to Stuart. I hardly ever talk to people on the phone out here. I just kind of like to sit in my own world and do my own thing, think my own thoughts all day. And I hardly ever talk to anyone, so I did get a little bit distracted, I guess, talking to Stuart. And but it was cool. He's a really smart guy. He expressed that he wants to start doing some better content on his channel. I don't think his content sucks by any means, but that's what he said, and I think that's really cool that people are wanting to do that. So good luck to you, Stuart. Hope it works out, and you do some good videos that people enjoy or learn something from, or whatever your goal is. Good luck to you on that, no matter what. Yeah, that's my dumb story of the day. I told him, like, damn it, I'm on the phone with you. I could have been recording this, and it would have been really funny in the video. He's like, you would never hear the end of that. You're lucky we're on the phone, because you would never, ever hear the end of that. But we got it taken care of. No harm, no foul. And, hey, baby, we're loaded. So, I don't know the exact mileage, because I haven't punched it in the GPS yet, but we'll be up bright and early-ish tomorrow. Not a huge rush. we'll see where we get. I wouldn't mind making Pendleton tomorrow, Pendleton, Oregon. That's about an 8-hour drive. This video I'm a day ahead on videos now for some reason, so this video will actually hit after I've already got wherever I'm going. But I wouldn't mind getting there. I always like to stop there if I can. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll talk more tomorrow. Bye now. Good morning. I'm from this part of the country, but I forget some people aren't. I mean, I'm not from Utah, but close enough. And somebody commented about how cool they thought the snow-covered mountains were. So, beautiful morning. Cold out there, but hey, that one's for you. For all of you that don't get to see mountains all the time. Huh? Pretty cool, huh? It is beautiful when you stop to look at it. I kind of just got used to it. But, yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoy. Good morning. Good morning. So the saga continues. Just getting ready to roll for the morning. I chose a little bit different route because it was going to go up I-15. And so we're going near Spokane, right? And from I-15, it was going to kind of take one of those state highways through the mountains and stuff like that, which is a nice drive and everything, but there's not a lot of places to stop if you wanted to. And if the weather happens to still be bad on those, state highways, then you've got a whole situation. So I did change the route a little bit, which made the trip 809 miles now at $1,500, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So we're going to go up through Pendleton, Oregon, and then where you go through I think they call it the Tri-City area, Pasco and whatever else is up there. And that's kind of a little back highway too, but it's more flat. And then we'll come out up there at whatever it is that runs through Spokane, is at I-90. So a little bit longer that way, but you never can be too sure with those state highways through mountains in this time of year. Have they cleaned them yet? Do they care about them? Normally they're in good shape, but I've gotten up on a few where it's like walls of snow on both sides, and I worry about too many things. Is there going to be a mechanical issue and I can't even pull over? Cell phone service out there in places like that, sometimes you don't have any, and if there is something that goes wrong, you definitely want to have that. So that's kind of the plan. I extended the trip a little bit, but it's the better route to go. There's always a place to stop if you need to, if you need emergency services or anything like that, a phone, then you'll have it. So, oh well, no big deal. So yeah, just getting ready to go this morning. I will say this probably isn't my best video. There just wasn't a whole lot going on yesterday, just stopping, waiting for, a load, getting that load, picking it up, calling it a day, but it is a daily vlog, so hey, not every video is gonna be a banger, but that's kind of it. I hope you guys are enjoying the journey. This is, I'm hoping to look back in a year and have a year worth of videos, of course, every day. I don't know how that will work because sometimes I'll go home. What am I going to record for you guys on home time? Maybe then I'll take a little time out and live stream for a couple hours for you guys in place of a video. I do want to bring back the live streams on the roads too. I just haven't quite got around to that and figured out how I work that in, because I won't do a video that day if I decide I'm going to live stream. But then if I decide I'm going to live stream so I don't put out a video, and then I go to live stream and like my phone service or my internet service just isn't good enough to do it, then nobody gets anything. So anyways, I am hoping that it'll be a cool journey and we see what happens with it. Need a little nicotine. And either way it goes, whatever way it goes, I hope we have a damn good time. It's so uncertain right now. Everybody's just kind of living in this world where we just don't really know what's going to happen from one day to the next. But there's always plans you can make, things you can think about, like, I like this company, but since we operate on the spot market, there's a lot that's out of their control. There's just a lot that they can't do. But overall, I like the people. I really do. So you think about that, what can you do? what are the plans going forward, and we just kind of hope to see better weather is coming. Poor California, just flooding right now. Parts of it just getting massacred with floods, which if you were paying attention to the snow, you knew was probably going to happen, but maybe at a slower rate. But all the snow had packed in, and then they started getting like these crazy rain showers, which melted all that snow. And I mean, just rivers running through towns down there now. So poor California, just getting it. Like, they needed their drought problem solved. Not like that. Not like that. So, yeah. But we're getting into nicer weather, which opens up the map for us. And, hey, you know, hopefully we just start to see an improvement in rates, an improvement for everybody overall. You know, I'm not very smart on these things, but what I was going to say is we need a solid plan from our government. Like, how do we get this country back on track? You know, how do we do these things? And I think we learned a lot through COVID. Keep in mind, I just said I'm not an expert on these things, but we learned that we need to manufacture here. I mean, believe it or not, we need to manufacture here. Screw them boats. We don't care about no boats. We manufacture everything we need here, you know. I don't know how realistic that is, especially when you talk about just like the raw ingredients or raw components. Do we have everything we need? Are we able to just isolate ourselves and just worry about us? Or is the global economy necessary? I have no idea. But, hey, if it's all going downhill, then we're all in it together, aren't we? So we just try to do our best. I'm hoping for better days for everyone. Better days for everyone. At least the opportunity. What people do with that opportunity is their own business. But I'm hoping that the opportunity's there for everyone in the future, and we just go from there. So that's all I got for you guys today. I will probably not... it's 6 in the morning and I'm done with my video for the day. So I will probably not worry about recording anything else at all till tomorrow. Unless something super interesting happens. So that's it, guys. I'm just enjoying it. I am grateful that you all are here, and we'll just keep trying to do bigger and better things, every one of us. So talk to you soon. Bye.